back in and listen to him.
In the Holy Scripture, all believers endure patience, hold steadfast, and beware of God, so you may succeed. Your Excellency, Mr. Abdel Fattah Rashid, the President of the Summit, the President of Iraq, and the Chair of the Summit, Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, the Secretary General of the League of Arab States, distinguished guests, may God's peace and blessings be with you. We gather today amid grave challenges, regional and global transformations. Dire and grave as the Palestinian cause is reeling under existential perils. And what we are facing today in Gaza Strip, including the crimes of genocide, starvation, and wreaking destruction, and blocking the function of UNRWA, in addition to the continued illegal settlement in West Bank and Jerusalem, are all part of a complete imperial enterprise aiming at undermining our efforts for establishing our independent state. This requires more support and endorsement be rallied from the Arab states, the U.S. administrations, and the Security Council to stand up to this imperial enterprise and head towards restoring peace and securities. Heads of states, heads of delegations, I lay before you our political vision, where I hope you may endorse. Thanking you in advance for your unwavering support to our people and to our just cause. First, adopt an Arab plan to end the war, establish peace, including the following. First, a permanent ceasefire, immediate release of all the Palestinian detainees and Israeli captives, and the unconditional delivery of relief aid, in addition to the total withdrawal by the Israeli occupation forces from Gaza Strip. Second, the State of Palestine be enabled to undertake its security and civil responsibility in Gaza Strip, and to allow Hamas to give up rule, where Hamas and all other factions lay down and hand over their arms to the Palestinian Authority, the sole representative of the Palestinian people, and the security apparatuses be restructured in Gaza in a professional manner and with an Arab and global supervision. Third, an international conference be convened in Egypt for the implementation of the Reconstruction plan in Gaza Strip, and here we commend Egypt's efforts in this direction. In addition to the reform programs be financed, the social and cultural development be reinvigorated in West Bank and Jerusalem in order to stand up to the policies adopted by the Israeli occupation forces, withholding billions of our monies. $2 billion were collected by Israel on our behalf, yet withheld and denied payment to us. An immediate cease of Israel's unilateral measures and actions in violation of the international laws, including confiscation, annexation, and change of the historic and legal status in the holy sites in Jerusalem. under the mandate of the Kingdom of Jordan. A political process be initiated with a specific timeline for the implementation of the two-state solution, the establishment of the Palestinian state on the Palestinian territories with full recognition by the world community in line with the international resolutions, the Arab Peace Initiative, during which the International Peace Conference be convened in June in New York with the participation of the world countries under co-chair by Saudi Arabia and France. And here we appreciate the role played by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we thank all the members of the Commission in rallying support for the establishment of the independent Palestinian state with East Jerusalem as its capital and the recognition of our state. The second part of the plan, a comprehensive political reform and national reconciliation. We reiterate that we are prepared to hold presidential and parliamentary elections in the coming year, as was the case in the past, once the conditions permit, both in Gaza, West Bank, and Jerusalem. Second, we reiterate that we are adamant to continue to reform the state institutions, and the plan was laid before you. And in this regard, we have taken the constitutional measures by creating the vice president position and the general amnesty decisions will be implemented in order to restore unity and reconciliations among the Palestinians. We will continue to work for bringing together the Palestinians with all ranks on the basis that all those willing to be part and parcel of the one Palestinian body must recognize of the PLO as the only and sole representative of the Palestinian people, endorse its political agenda, also accept and acknowledge the international resolutions, and on the basis of one state, one law, one lawful arm. Otherwise, no one can be part of the PLO unless all these commitments are duly observed. One state, one law, one army, one arm. Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, we call on this summit to adopt our plan and to endorse it before the relevant global bodies, especially following the visit paid by the U.S. President to the region. And here we thank him for his efforts aiming at ending the war and establishing lasting peace. This is what he stated, and this is what we thank him for. And we also commend the firm stance and genuine calls by the GCC member states for a just and comprehensive solutions to the Palestinian conflict based on the Arab Peace Initiative and the international resolutions. Equally, we extend thanks to Algeria as the president or occupying the Arab seat in the Security Council and defending our rights and the rights of the Palestinian people. In conclusion, I extend all thanks and appreciation to Iraq, people and government, for hosting this summit and for their glorious positions in support of the Palestinian people and their just cause on all venues. And we express our appreciation to the leaders of Arab states and peoples for their unshaken support of our Palestinian people and their lawful, legitimate rights. Thank you.